Hey guys, William Murfitt here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode on this Blue Mini. So today I'm going to be looking at installing the headlining. I've never done a headlining before, so it could be an interesting one. I have all the stuff there. It's just a case of just being methodical with it, taking my time, and hopefully it will all go to plan. During the time I haven't had any filming done, I've done a few bits and pieces, and I'll show you what I've done. So during the non-filming time, I've gone through and flatted the panels down. I've used 1500, 2000, 2500 grit paper, gone through, then compounded and polished, and wasn't happy with a few bits and pieces, so I've gone over it again. The wings are pretty much ready to be polished back up again, but I had a little bit of an issue up here. I had a big run. So I've gone through and I've painted this wing. Unfortunately, I tried to clean it up. This is where the tape was stuck, but the actual patch where the paint had rubbed through has gone. I've also painted the inner panels, because when the roof lining goes on, I don't know how much of this you're going to see. So I thought it would best be maybe more suitable to be done. So the rear window is going to come out today. So these quarter lights, they've got to come out. The door seals are going to come out. These rear seals as well are going to come off, because the lights, the headline's going to wrap around and it's going to get clamped onto this lip. So once it's stuck, then I can put the window frame back in, put the windows in, and then it's fixed in position. But I've got a bit of pieces to do. The front loom is the loom is in from the back all the way down to the front. However, looking at this absolute bird's nest of wiring, we do have a few bits and pieces in here. A little box of goodies. So there's a new grill, and in here a new front loom. Right, here we are then. So the windows are out. It's time to line these up, and then we can put it into the car. Right, we are glued. So all of the window apertures are now glued down. You can see a bit of glue. Probably have to get a bit of tar and glue remover to go onto the edge, but everything is pulled tight and secured. You look inside, it is really nice and taut, really nice and secure. The B pillars, the A pillars, the C pillars all need to be addressed. So once it's sort of set a little bit, I'm going to go around and I'm going to cut the excess, and hopefully then I can work out how to go around, like wrapping it around the panel. Use a bit of heat, as it says in the instructions. Hopefully better sort of follow that contour a little bit. Better paint the glue onto the pillar. So for example, the B pillar. Paint the glue around where my finger is. Wrap the panel around, heat it, make it sort of follow the contours, clip it down, put the window up, rubber in, put the rear quarter glass on, job done. Coming around to the back again, the same. I've got a panel that goes in here. So a lot of this panel here is kind of going to be null and void. So I can chop it across and put the panel in. It'll get bolted in with the housing. Probably put a little bit of glue on there just to sort of make sure it doesn't rattle and stick. Oh, it can stick to it. Yeah, that's kind of that corner there. Same for that corner there. But once this excess trim is dealt with, then I can put a little bit of glue around this edge to make this sort of side here stick. The window aperture can go in, the glass can go in, and we are done. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this is looking. There's a couple of creases in it, which I think with maybe a little bit of use. So yeah, there's a couple of creases in it, but with a little bit of use and a little bit of heat, maybe it will settle. Got to remember, it's been folded in that box for a number of weeks or months, depending on how long it's been made for. But yeah, that's that. So while that's doing this, I'm going to have a look at this front wiring loom, see if I can get the loom sorted. Then I can sort of basically panel off this. I can get the the upper dash rail in, the window can go in, and then I can almost start building up the interior. As you can see, things have progressed. So the rear window's in. I need some glue and tar remover to go around the outside. But yeah, it's looking really good. So pretty happy with that. Side windows to go in. And the next piece of the puzzle I've got to do is fit this, which I'm a little bit scared about, I won't lie. So rear quarter windows are in. I had to cut them because they kind of shrank. So I don't know what the plan is, whether we're going to get a new rubber or whether we're going to get a piece of, basically to fill the gap, and you can see the other side is the same. However, look how neat and tidy that's looking. I've done basically the right hand side complete, the back and the passenger rear. Need to go on to the passenger front, but up there, this is sort of a bit baggy. The reason that's a bit baggy is because that wire, you can just see the end of my finger, that 3 wires for the interior lamp. So once that's cut out, I can fit that in. I can pull everything tight, and yeah, that'll be job done. Now, on this car here, it had a heated front screen, which is down here. The only issue is that the wire coming off of it has been snapped off when it was removed from the vehicle, which is a little bit frustrating. What it means is that I kind of can't really fit that front screen, which means I can't fully secure off the headlining and such like. But yeah, we are where we are. I need to get locking strips for the windows, and then that there will be fixed solid in place. You're going to see a bit of glue. For the front, I think I'm just going to tape off the front panel, and anything gets done will then peel off afterwards. It's unfortunate. It's just one of those things, unfortunately, but that will come off with glue and tar. This sort of door handle, like, that's very irritating. But yeah, so next to go in, I'm going to clean the windows up. I'm going to put the windows in rear quarters, so at least from the doors back, the windows are sorted. It's very difficult though, because this is a very, very nice, clean and tidy cream headlining, and doing this job is not particularly the easiest or cleanest, especially when you're using the glue. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. The glass is in, needs a bit of a clean, but that's a big milestone, really. Huge milestone for the roof, big milestone for the window to be in. When these back windows are in, again, another tick in the box. And then I just need to work out what we're going to do about the parcel shelf. I think for now I might try and cut a piece of board to go in there and trim it maybe, and then they can decide what they want to do going forward. Whew, right, what a busy day. So I've been in there most of the day now trying to sort this, and I think I've got to the point where I am happy to basically call it a day. Now, some things possibly I've rushed and actually removed the clips sooner than maybe I should have. However, the clips have been removed from the front, rear, very rear and front windows. The only window that's got any clips on now is the front screen. And the reason is, I'll show you. When you go down, you see it's obviously clipped around, and that shows pretty, that's obviously going pretty tight. When you go around to the doors, open the door here, that's now held in with the door rubber. So the door rubber is holding everything in place. Shut the door, and that's all holding in. Same for here, the window's in. Same for the back, the window's in. Same for the side and the front, the windows are all in. Now the only reason I can't do this, as I mentioned earlier, I'm waiting for that front screen to either be repaired or fit it as it is. But I'm going to wait for the go-ahead to go and do it. Need to start locking strips out for the front and rear screen, and yeah, we should be good. But if you look closely inside, that looks bloody awesome. I've cut the hole for the light. I'm so pleased with that. It looks really, really good. There's a couple of bits on it which aren't 1,000,000%, but I think it's, it looks so good. So good. I'm so pleased with how this has all turned out. So, yeah. It means now that the loom's in, the headlining's in, the rear windows, the rear quarter light windows are in. I can start building the doors up. I am waiting for door cards, but I can start building the actual door mechanisms and get the windows in, get the front dash panel in, get the front loom I can get sorted. Dashboard can go in, steering column can go on, pedal boxes can go on. Rear interior could probably go in. Rear section of the seats can go in, seat belts can go in. It's all, yeah. What I really need is a couple of days in here just to absolutely plough through the car and get things sorted as best as I can. So yeah, I'm really happy with how things are going. I'm really happy with the way that everything is progressing. I made a few errors, and I will admit to my errors, and I'll show you again what I've done. So you see the window's in. The window fits with 2 screws at the front and 2 screws on a hinge on the back. Now these corner pieces on the C panel, that side and that side, are brand new. They have pre-made holes fitted, so obviously you can see that the rear screen wire goes through the 2 holes, and then underneath I've already pre-cut the hole. Can I zoom into that? You can see a little cross. So that's where the seatbelt mount goes. Now where I messed up was I didn't make any allowances for the 2 screws for the hinge. So the hinge panel has had to be re-drilled and fitted because I just, for the love of me, could not find it. The other thing I've just spotted is over there, there's sun visors, and I haven't taken any precautions for sun visors or a rear view mirror, which is very frustrating, but I'm hoping that will be a relatively straightforward thing to get sorted. But on the whole of it, that just looks so good. I'm actually thinking that I'm going to buy myself a headlining because it went together so easily for my Mini outside. Because that's the one thing I think really lets the car down. It's a bit mouldy, it's a bit grim. It's hot in here. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how things are going. Today's been a bit of a milestone, as I say, and I just got to keep plodding on with this mentality. I've gone through a whole can of this multi-purpose heavy-duty spray adhesive. So now everything's set in place, and now the windows are in. I'm hoping that's going to hold everything in place. I'm not going to come back in next week or through the week and see everything sagged. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how this is all looking. And yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. Next time we'll be back doing some more bits and pieces, probably on the inside, potentially addressing the loom, and we'll see how we get on. But thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this content, as always, please consider becoming a subscriber to the channel. Really, really means a lot to me, and I find it extremely exciting to see the channel grow in the way it is and the way it has done. And yeah, it's all thanks to you guys. So yeah, if you're watching, you got this far, please hit the subscribe button and join the community. Other than that, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you then.